What's up, crypto legends? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Wow, what a pump for Bitcoin. We're going to analyze the situation together. We did not get any major reaction as we were pumping. It's just pumping and pumping and pumping. Now we are starting to see the price of Bitcoin, lose a little bit of momentum in the immediate short term. We're going to explain why, of course, in today's episode. Guys, make sure to destroy that like button on your way in, guys. Show some love, guys. Let's go straight through the comment section, guys. Wow, what a massive pump. Absolutely crazy. Just uploaded a video a few hours ago talking about the possibility of getting some kind of reaction from this ascending channel support level, right? Where we're hitting here the higher lows and higher highs. We just blast through this level, guys. No reaction whatsoever. This was just a massive candle, right? In a matter of minutes, just blasting through this level. So is this bullish or not? Well, what I want to explain, of course, is that we are hitting the resistance zone here from this level. Just about to hit the 7-8 Fibonacci level. This is the ultimate level to break, in my opinion, for the price action to actually get above the $31,000 highs. This is the only resistance left, in my opinion. If this does get above the 7-8, this is not going to be any type of corrective move. This is just going to be the start off of more pumpy action, okay? So it's going to be looking pretty exciting, but this is an ultimate resistance zone, not only because of the 7-8, okay? We cannot, if it's a corrective move, we cannot go further than the 7-8. This means that this is a whole new impulsive move, and we can see higher prices in the coming days. No retracement gets above 7-8-8-8, okay, like this on higher time frames, and then comes down. Of course, we would see a test of the highs at least, very, very likely, if we were to get above the 7-8 successfully. So let me just go through on why this is also a major resistance zone. Well, it's just getting the fixed range from this price action in between the 11th of April all the way, all the way to round about the 19th, right? Looking at these 9-10 days, right, approximately, where we do have that value area low from this trading zone, right? It is right over here at this level. We were talking about $25,000 in today's video, but it was basically the value area low. Didn't look at that properly, okay? Value area low from this trading zone. We do get above there, the 7-8. This is looking insanely bullish, in my opinion. Only if we do get above there. Of course, this could still be part of that massive ABC kind of correction, right? From this move down. So if we do not manage to get above 0.78 Fibonacci from the highs to the lows, this is part, in my personal opinion, of course, from an ABC corrective move, where we do have the move down here with A, the B, if it does manage, this would be the level where you could potentially look for some shorting opportunities, right? With very good risk management, okay? Don't be that kind of guy that's getting into some short positions and starts adding to the position and says, I'll have your stop loss above $31,000. Don't do this because, market makers are going to get your liquidity if you are thinking this way, okay? You should have those tight stop losses. All right, not extremely tight, of course, but invalidation points, right? So this is a possibility. It is still a possibility, of course, right? We've broken the channel. We've had a massive move to the downside, getting beneath these lows. Is this going to be a lower high? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Let me know in the comment section. I'm actually going to ask a poll here, all right? Let's keep this live stream entertainment. We're going to go through some levels here all together in today's live stream. So let's first of all, guys, can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me well, okay? I'm going to go through the comment section right away. But before going through the comment section, smash up that like button, guys. Smash it up. Share some love here for this YouTube live stream where we're going to talk about educational. We're going to talk about risk management. We're going to talk about, potential news coming in tomorrow. We do have the GDP growth rate. This should bring some volatility in the market. We can talk about DXY. DXY getting a big hit at the moment. Well, not huge, but it is, relatively nice dump. also helping Bitcoin to have that momentum to the upside. So let me just ask a poll here before we continue and go through the comment section. Well, I'm going to go through the comment section and I'm going to write the poll to see what do the people think. Do people think that we are going to go above $31,000 in the next coming days, right? 5 days, 10 days. Or are we going to, or is this just a big major fake pump liquidation event and we are going to come back down below $27,000 or at least test this low? I would like to know what the community thinks. Of course, let's go. Mr. Lives, like smashed. Father Time, thank you very much. Luke Dos, hello, let's go. Fifth Elliott wave is, so Matthias is asking, fifth Elliott wave starting or not? You know, this is basically cannot be a fifth wave anymore. Okay, we would have to count this as the fifth wave, right? This is why when you test these lows, it's very, very confusing when you're taking a look at Elliott wave theory in lower time frames, right? We cannot overlap the first impulsive wave down with the fourth wave. So it doesn't make any sense that this is the fourth wave anymore, right? We had a possibility of it being the fourth wave, but it's absolutely smashed it. So we'd have to say, hey, this was actually the fourth wave, very, very small. You know, Elliott fourth wave is usually smaller. And this was the failed breakout of the fifth wave, right? Wicking below 27,100 the other day, which was a beautiful fake out. It was a beautiful long position where we were actually ready with fear, okay, with the Legends community. A lot of people in doubt. Hey, I'm not too sure about this long. You know, this is not looking great. You know, this is lower highs. But finally, you know, getting that leg up here. I did take profits from my long a bit too early, I'm going to say. But, you know, nobody kind of expects this massive run up on the price of Bitcoin. We have some levels, we have some resistance. We do get a small little reaction. So, hey, it's a take profit zone. Overall, profits are profits, right? I did see some people in the community, you know, actually leaving some of that long position, all right, might be 20%, 30%, I don't know. But, you know, leaving some of the longs and actually taking profits all the way up here. So absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, talking about Elliott wave theory, back again here. Move like this, bang, bang, bang. Hey, we've tested the lows right there. So what if this is already, you know, the 5 waves to the downside? And now we're going to create, you know, the movement down, right? These larger ABC correction on the higher time frames, right? What if this is part of, you know, the B corrective move, and we are going to test below $27,000 and even below $26,500 in the next coming days, right? Couple of weeks potentially after this pump. Or like I said, this, if it does continue and manages to get nicely above this value area range, this means it's getting acceptance back inside the range again. It's getting acceptance. It could be a fake out. It could be a rejection right there. If we do get acceptance back inside of this massive range, you know the deal, guys. And we're getting above the 7-8, which would be the ultimate level for a corrective move. This ain't going to be corrective anymore. It ain't going to be corrective. We'll be smashing above $31,000, having an attempt in going to higher levels. It might get exhausted. We might create a failed breakout from it. We don't really know till we get to those levels, okay? That is going to be in the coming days if we were to go to higher levels. This will be a decision moment as well. We have plans, we take decisions, we take good risk management, and then we execute a trade, right? We don't randomly get into a long or a short right now. I think we're going to retrace from here, so I'm taking a short. Well, we want to see that exhaustion. We want to see, you know, the levels being hit several times and accepting, you know, that this is very much an exhaustion moment. So let's go right away through the comment section, say hello to the community. Why is this changing every time? Let's go. Hey, Andy, do you think this is a Wyckoff event? What Wyckoff event? If it's an reaccumulation, distribution, let me know what Wyckoff. Distribution, we talked about a potential distribution right there. You know, is this the last peak of the distribution and now this is just a massive drop and we are going to create a lower high at this range? You could say yes. I mean, this last peak, okay, is a little bit too much, right? It's a little bit too much. And now this is the one where, people get bullish again and right, oh my goodness, we're breaking 31K. This is looking very, very bullish. And then it's going to roll down from this range, right? That is the last phase, right? Of where the market makers are getting out, selling all their Bitcoin, provoking this pump, and everybody buying and rushing and thinking that we are going to break 31K, and then they massively dump the market. Well, we could say that this is a different event right now. It's totally different. Let me just get this clean chart. This is a totally different event from, the market peak right over here. Oh, come on. Why isn't it loading? Yeah, the market peak basically from 2021 and 2022, right? We did see a distribution right over there, right? Where you are creating higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. You break a little bit the structure, as you can see here. Bang. And then you create that lower high and move down. So maybe you are talking about a Wyckoff distribution kind of event. But this time is different because this was the peak of the market. And this is just recovering from a huge bear market from 2022. So I would say, yeah, I mean, there is a possibility, but I don't think so. There's always, we've been talking about the possibility of breaking $30,000. A lot of similar events from last cycles, okay? It does look like there is a possibility that this could happen, actually breaking through $31,000. But, as traders, we trade the market. We trade it with good risk management, okay? We look at the possibilities of a long or a short, despite it is an accumulation or a distribution, right? A reaccumulation or a distribution. So far, like I said, this still points out that it can be, that B point of a corrective move. If you are trying to short this, you want to have very good risk management. We are just about to get to the highs here of the 7-8 Fibonacci, right? 7-8 Fibonacci. We're hitting the value area low from this trading range. Ultimate level to break, which is around about 30,150. We break that level nicely. No doubt that 31K and even higher is a possibility. It's very, very high chance. So hit the like button on your way in, says Judge BTC fan. How are you doing? Please don't be super bullish. Just keep objective. Hey, this is the thumbnails are like 30K. It's true. We hit 30K today. So 30K Bitcoin, nice fancy thumbnail. So, yeah, we did actually hit $30,000. The highest, 30,041. So, hey, this is not being bullish at this level. This is only explaining, I'm still believing, after this huge rally, absolutely beautiful, whoever longed from these lows. We've got some people in the Legends community that actually longed very nicely this level. Also, I did. And yeah, I mean, this is not getting me bullish, of course. There's no way I could get into a long position at this level, despite if it does continue pumping, maybe some long scalps. Reason is, we're hitting resistance. Another reason is, hey, we had a big major correction the last few days. This is only kind of a relief pump, right? How is the volume looking? Yeah, if we do compare the selling pressure against the bullish pressure that has happened, in between today and yesterday and today, your bearish pressure is still very much higher. Okay, we're kind of just almost back testing the massive red candle on the 1 hourly time frame. Look at this, the red candle with high volume. We did get a little bit of a reaction here from this candle right there, but the back of the candle is like the ultimate level, right? We're just about testing the back of this huge high volume candle, breaking above that level, and that is exactly at $30,080. So break above this zone with high volume, breaking above the 7-8 Fibonacci, breaking above the point of control from this range, breaking above all of these lower highs. Obviously, we will only be $300-400 away from $31,000, but yeah, there will be a good long scalp scenario, okay? If we do confirm that this is, actually bullish. There will be no type of ABC correction if we do get above that 30,150. So far, at a huge critical range. Once it gets above the 7.8 Fibonacci, it is going to be looking pretty crazy here, guys. We could actually break through 31K and go to much higher levels. So far, we are at the ultimate level for this to be an ABC correction. Nothing else to explain here, right? This is the ultimate kind of level for this to be a ABC corrective move, right? It gets above 30,150 successfully. Yeah, this ain't any corrective move anymore. This is a V-shaped recovery, massive impulse, and then we'd have to take a look at some other Elliott wave counts, to see how far we can go with the impulsive moves. Hello, Igor. How are you doing? Please check CTSI US dollar tether. Let's go, people. Elijah, how are you? CTSI, Cartesi. Let's take a quick look at Cartesi. DXY breaks down here from this low. Yeah, this is good news. This is good news. We were very much aware of DXY getting rejected from this point yesterday, as it was it's creating lower highs and lower lows. The local trend for the last few weeks is bearish. Basically, we were talking about, hey, we do not want to get above this high. We want to get, from pivot high to this low, 618, get rejected, come back down and test the low. So far, this is happening. We test this low. We test this low and break it. Yeah, we could have a relatively nice move down on the DXY, and that could trigger Bitcoin to get a massive, massive bullish momentum, right? The next level to test as support, as you can see here on the DXY, we have these lows and we have this low. The rest of it is a massive pump. What happened here? We test the lows, didn't successfully break. We had a massive bounce. Another time here, again, just a few days ago. Test it, getting a bit of a reaction. Next zone on the DXY, where DXY, people are going to be losing hope here, is all the way down at the 97, 98 range. It's the next low. So the drop here on the DXY can be pretty epic. We've been seeing how it's bouncing here. We are just about to test it again. If we start losing this level, we could have a small little capitulation here on the DXY, which would obviously trigger Bitcoin to much higher levels. So this is what we want to pay attention as well on the DXY to continue being bullish if the price would continue to be pumping, right? If we do break this 100 level on the DXY, that is going to be a bullish sign. We're going to see much lower levels on the DXY. This will be bullish for Bitcoin, of course. So we can continue with that momentum with Bitcoin pumping. CTSI, wow, we got so many different, a lot of cryptos here in the comment section. Let's take a look. CTSI, which is Cartesi. We can take a look at Cartesi right away here. Cartesi, not much to be said. This could be. This is the fourth corrective wave on Cartesi when we take a look at Elliott wave theory. In my personal opinion, from the bottom, this will not overlap this support level, which is at 20 cents, which is the first wave. When we take a look at the bottom right there, we have a lot of coins that did get absolutely crushed, so we should not overlap. This is the fourth corrective wave. We are potentially going to have another move up to test the third wave. We ideally in a fourth wave, we do not want to get below the 50% Fibonacci. It's the most common retrace. We are currently at that level, which is round about 23, 24 cents. No financial advice, but if Bitcoin continues pumping, if we do see an altcoin recovery, this points out that Cartesi, should be holding in between 20 cents and 24 cents. Round this range, it should be holding. No financial advice, of course. This is only looking at the bottom of the market a few months ago. This first pump, the third impulsive wave, which is very, very explosive. And now we are inside of this fourth corrective wave, just hitting 50% Fibonacci. I don't know, yeah, when we go to lower time frames, this is something disturbing right there. Something disturbing. Would this be, well, not looking at the timing, this would have been too fast, right? So I would say that this is still part of the third wave, just a bit of volatility, and this is the fourth wave right over here. So yeah. Stay cautious though. This is very disturbing, as you did have a spike, a large corrective move, bang. I mean, these altcoins are absolutely crazy to trade. They're just too volatile, unpredictable moves up and down. We can't see you. Yes, I am here. Banks go down, BTC goes up. Yes, sir. Totally true. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, this pump was very much unexpected. I was expecting a pump the last couple of days from this $27,000 range. I saw, I did see the high probability of a pump here. But hey, I mean, look, this is massive. I was saying to the community, hey, I'm still not looking for shorts. Try to manage to get into a very, very small scalp with insane good risk management. Stop loss was just a few percentage. And obviously some long positions here, 80%, 90, 100, 200 and something percent gains from the long position mentioned the last couple of days, right? This was basically yesterday, but we were very much, aware of that failed breakdown and having this massive pumpy action. It's been absolutely insane with the Legends trading community, guys. We can see here on the Discord how, hey, we're looking at the stop losses here. We're looking at the projected move. My goodness, first target was $28,000 range. Second target was $28,400 range. It wasn't 29,800. I closed all of my long positions. But overall, yeah, absolutely crazy. Crazy market. Big bullish momentum. So I want to ask the community, okay, and I'll take a look at some altcoins. We hit 22K, says Chunk Town. We will hit 22K. Very possible. Very possible. Like I said, hey, just because of the thumbnail, guys, and just because of the title, this doesn't mean, I'm extremely bullish. This is a range where it's good for looking for shorts, not going to lie. If you're shorting, have good risk management, accept little losses, have invalidation points. Don't have your stop loss at 31K or 32K, because if it does get that momentum, this is where people get burnt. If you want, you want to have nice tight invalidation points. So let me just ask here to the community, all right? Let me ask the community. Bitcoin. In the coming days, weeks, 5 days, 15 days, right? Right. Above 31K. Okay. Back down to 27K. Let me know, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the poll. It will be interesting to see. And obviously, there's a better risk to reward if you do think that it's coming back down to 27K, or is it going to go above 31K, right? So the bulls have a little bit of advantage here, right, on this poll, right? Because I'm calling 27K, or is it going to get above 31K? Let me know, guys. Bitcoin in the coming days, right now on the poll. It's interesting to see, because usually the community is wrong, okay? Usually when it's a high percentage, it's usually wrong. But let's see. Sometimes my community have been very much right. 30K level, it's an interesting one. Yes, absolutely. 30K is, psychological number, right? We just tapped slightly above $30,000 and then started a, few $100 pullback. So, bro, please tell me what's going on with Cartes. What is Cartes? Is that a crypto? Cartesi. Oh yeah, we've just done a little bit of analysis on Cartesi. we could see a potential another wave up. This level of 20 cents has been a huge resistance. This was basically the bottom back in November of 2022. First impulsive move, second corrective wave, third massive one. Hey, this could be the fourth one. We could be on the verge of creating the next move up. Usually a fourth wave on Elliott wave theory is not that corrective. You usually gets to 50% most of the times. It's just currently at 50% right now. Of course, stay cautious. Bitcoin can be on the verge of a correction. Nobody is saying that this Bitcoin pump is going to continue, right? This has probably just been a massive liquidation event from people over shorting here, right? A lot of people shorting the market here aggressively. Bang. Now is the time to think about short positions, not going to lie. Now is the time to say, hey, I'm not going to risk too much. I'm seeing this as a nice swing trade. This could take a couple of weeks. This ain't no day trade or ain't no scalp, right? This is not aggressive trading. So instead of risking, I don't know, say you usually risk $1,000 on your trade, why not risk $200 and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to get into a small position, invalidation point, 30,500, risk to reward can be relatively high. We could get a little bit of volatility to hit that 7-8. I mean, of course, it all depends on, on the trader, right? Stay cautious. Pivot high to pivot low. We get above 7-8 Fibonacci. This ain't going to be any corrective move. This is going to be impulsive. This is just going to, in a corrective move, if we are looking for that ABC, we cannot get above the 7-8. We cannot do that. That cannot be done. So, yeah. What do you guys think? I'm going to check out the poll. Hi, Andy. Can you also see from the VRVP, the volume profile, the visible range, that there was very little volume on the way up, hence the pump, but there is big volume at 0.78 fib levels on the volume profile from this pump. Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. There was not much volume on this pump, but I can explain you why. With a visible range volume profile, the reason why there's a spike here in volume is because of this consolidation. If this starts consolidating here in the next coming days, you will see a lot of volume creation right over there. Okay, so hey Tajonas, how are you doing, my man? Tajonas is another member. He's doing absolutely great trading. Hey Andy, great, amazing TA. When everyone was bearish, you explained on point that we should be bullish. Anyone not joining the Legends Discord is missing out big time. Much love. Hey Tajonas, thank you very much. Well, there you have it. Nice kind words from Tajonas. Of course, yeah, I post updates and I post scenarios here. Don't expect that it's going to be 10 trades a day, but we take a look at the market, analyze the situation, analyze the level, and most importantly, have very good risk management. Okay, that is what we talk about. Okay, the latest one, of course, was this one yesterday. Talking about this on a video update. We talk about the levels. People ask questions. I answer them. Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Obviously, getting that good risk management as well, to them, right? Very, very important. Very, very important. This was a very good one as well, where we're talking about, that big rejection from this level. And, we're talking about scenarios, talking about trading scenarios. We're getting a bit of a rejection at the moment, guys. Getting a bit of a cool off, getting a bit of a rejection at the moment. Very low volume on this retrace. Value area low, guys. Value area low from this trading range is getting resistance. So, is this it, guys? Is this it? Hang on a minute. Let me get the proper range here. Value area low from this trading range, right? We're not counting these candles or these ones, right? It's these ones from this range. Getting a bit of resistance at the moment. Almost hitting 7-8. Not quite hitting it. We were just about $100 away from the 7/8 Fibonacci. That's the ultimate level for this to be a corrective move. If it gets above that level, yeah, it's game on for the bulls, guys. It's game on for the bulls. But overall, it's I'm still on the side that this is not sustainable. This is going to be part of that corrective move. We get above 30,150 nicely, then yeah, that's it. You know, then we're going to higher levels, and then the next level to watch is the all-time high, this year's high, right at 31k. Then we'll be analyzing the situation right there to take informed decisions. Tahonas, thank you very much for that kind super chat, my man. Ayed from Emirates, thank you very much. In Dubai, I think I might be going to Dubai in May, so would be great to catch up with you. I know you live in Dubai, if I'm not mistaken, but it would be absolutely cool to meet you. Total looks bullish. Total crypto market cap looks bullish. Let's take a look at the total crypto market cap, guys. Why not? Some altcoins. Algorand, I was eyeing Algorand here because Algorand got a bit of, you know, when we did talk about this on a live stream, okay, we talked about bullish scenarios, bearish scenarios, but Algorand, double bottom scenario on Algorand, you know, I was saying, hey, this, we had the, you know, is it a security? Bam, bam, bam. We got all of this FUD coming out on Algorand, massive big drop. Unfortunately, we broke out from this, you know, symmetrical or ascending triangle, if you wish. Big fall after losing the support, as you can see. And I said, hey, this is classic. Get massive fear into this blockchain project, have the drop. I mean, this for me is no time to be bearish. Of course, the best long, of course, was just at testing the low. This had a failed breakout, and this is the moment you want a long, right, on the failed breakout. It just tested the lows. As soon as it tested the lows and it got above the low, that is the moment you want to get into a long position right here. Of course, not long in here, as we are just testing, you know, all of this zone as a liquidity grab. It could come back down, but hey, you know, when you test the low and you get back above it, you can think long. You know, you got your stop loss here. You know, there are some very interesting ways on how to trade the market with very good risk management. But let's take a look at the total crypto market cap. Before we go through the total crypto market cap, guys, we've got a detail. Hey, this does look pretty bullish, having a little bit of pumpy action. It does not look bad. Before we do some analysis on the total crypto market cap here, I want to give a shout out to Kasta. My friends here, good people that are working very strongly on this project. Easy crypto payments app, guys. Check it out because it's totally free application. You can download it. You can deposit $5, $10, $20, whatever you want. And as soon as somebody else has the Kasta app or any of your friends, family, you can send crypto for free and instant. Bitcoin to Bitcoin, Ethereum to Ethereum, Tether to Tether. If it's the same pair, you are sending it instant and for free, guys. It's absolutely phenomenal. They are working very hard. Big things coming, such as the Kasta debit card. That will be great. You can spend $1 to $2, you know, by using the application and your debit card that will be coming out soon. Of course, you will be getting an email saying, hey, the debit card is available. Do you want to order yours? You know, look how cool the debit card is. Many things coming up for Kasta as well, coming soon. You know, everything takes a lot of regulation. It takes time. You know, and of course, they want to make big things, okay? Easy crypto payments. Check out the application, guys. It is down below in the description. It's totally free to download. You can test it. If you don't like it, you can get it off your phone. But I've been using it. I've been sending crypto, and it's free and instant if it's the same pair, guys. Check it out, Kasta. You get 200 Kasta tokens that will be locked if you deposit to $20, okay? if that is for interest. But if not, just deposit a few dollars and check it out, guys. It's pretty cool. You can actually send just $1 of Bitcoin instant for free, and you're basically not getting charged. So pretty curious, how they are working on hard with that. Any calls on BTC for a scalp? Well, it's getting a little bit of a rejection here from this huge zone, right? For a scalp, don't get me wrong here, this is still big bullish momentum, but overall we had a small little double top here on the lower time frames. I am personally looking for shorts at this range, not gonna lie. I cannot long this range, this massive impulsive move we've had today. I cannot long this. I will be looking for short positions. So far we're getting a bit of exhaustion. This is no time for me to be bullish at the possibility of the 7/8 Fibonacci, the value area low from the zone. Will we break it or not? Well, yeah, this is something that we'll find out. Obviously, I will be having very good risk management for any kind of swing short position. I'm in no rush for getting into trades. Very successful trade scenario from this zone. Happy with the profits that I made from this. Small little short-term scalp short position that got stopped out, but nothing compared. Hey, we share stop losses as well here on the money shots on the community. I was saying, hey, come on. I got into a short attempt. Hey, this is me. Bang, entry there here, stop loss here. Look at the stop loss. It's not even $60 of price action. Tight invalidation points. No stop loss at this level, I would have been absolutely wrecked. So, but then we talk about, if you have these kind of stop losses, right? And then you have these kind of profits, where am I? I should be somewhere here. So you're basically not comparing the stop loss, against your profit zones, right? So this is how important risk management. Stop losses are there. They're your friends. Look at this. This is absolutely nothing. This is, this is part of the game. Whoever doesn't share stop losses is not a good person. You need to share your stop losses. If you are in an educational content, technical analysis, trading community, you get stopped out, you share it. You profit, of course you do share it as well. So just to get people, excited and know that this is very much possible if you have the good risk management. Number one thing in trading, guys, you have no risk management, you're absolutely toast. So let's, I'm already in a short, says Adil. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is not a bad shorting range. It was pretty aggressive. I might get into a short position maybe with the community. We're going to say, hey, we will have time. We could have another test of the highs. Why not? This is the thing. Did I short here? Did I long here? Sorry. No. Did I long here? No. We actually called a nice short here at this level on the community and on the community group. We were starting to think for longs here. That is the moment, the crucial moment. That is the moment where you are tense. So I'm not really in a rush to get into a short position. Of course, this could start moving down like this and you're like, oh, I missed out on the short. But overall, it's still in a very much bullish momentum. There's still a big pump here. I like to get into shorts when we have these kind of consolidations, right? When you actually see the exhaustive momentum. That is when you get high probability. That is where you can have good invalidation points. So yeah, absolutely. And for the moment, my best trading platform, for the moment still, been using it for over 3 years. Yes, that is Bybit, guys. Bybit is the number one trading platform. I've been using it for over 3 years now. No issues at all. There has been some time, a little overload that happened a couple of weeks ago. Hey, the first time I ever saw this on Bybit. But it's overall one of the best crypto trading platforms. $30,000 worth of bonus can be claimed, guys, at the Rewards Hub once you sign up with the link in the description. It takes less than 2 minutes to sign up, guys. $30,000 is waiting for you, of course, all depending on how much you deposit, right? You're not going to deposit $10 and you're getting $30,000 to trade with. Let's be realistic here, but there is that availability of that bonus, you know, having some pretty decent deposits on Bybit. So check it out, guys. It's another way to support the channel. It's another way for you to trade in one of the top 5 crypto derivatives exchanges. So let's take a look here at the comment section. So yeah, Iman, how you do? Learn short in bull market. Yesterday I shared you volume strategy 5 minute. I missed by a few dollars waiting for proper entry. Aditya, I did see this. Aditya is incredible. Let me just share with you, and I would share on the Telegram, but I just don't want to. I don't want to share any of, you know, but he did share. If you want me, I can share. I remember Aditya getting. I have my DMs open on Telegram. You know, I might not take a look. My Telegram is insane. You can see a massive big row of readable messages. It's unread messages. Sorry, it's crazy. Getting a bit too many DMs. But Aditya, let me just go through that Bitcoin trade that Aditya was talking about, which was absolutely huge. It was great. This is where you want to apply the volume strategy, basically. Not when you're up here, you know. I mean, yeah, here you could have got into a volume strategy, but it's already a little bit too late. You know, when you've been pumping massively, you know, when you've had a pump on Bitcoin of over, you know, almost 10%, yeah, you don't want to start, you know, these long scalps of volume strategy. You want to try and get them in, you know, at the lowest price possible. And he shared with me yesterday, I mean, the value area low from the trading range in between May and, sorry guys, I'm getting confused here. Value area low from the trading range of March and April, okay? That was getting supported as we had the move up. This is the value area low I'm talking about. Sorry guys, don't want to get confused. I've got too many levels, need to clean the chart. But going here, zooming in, let's just go through. Aditya here was telling me, hey, I'm waiting for this long position. I know the reversal is very much possible. See, you missed out by a few dollars by getting into that entry. I know. I was already aggressively entering. I was saying to the community, hey, any retracement here, I'm getting in, you know. Either it is 27,250, 200 or 100. I'm getting in. It's a swing trade. I'm risking less. I know higher levels are possible, right? This was yesterday on the Legends community channel. So Aditya, what he spotted was being conservative, being detailed on waiting for a sign of strength. And this is how you can also, you know, get into trade scenarios. You will have higher probability waiting for a higher, you know, for a sign of strength. What was the sign of strength yesterday? Getting above this $27,400 range, which was a proven resistance zone right there, as you can see. And what Aditya was saying, hey, volume strategy, proven resistance will turn into support. We have a sign of strength right there. I am waiting here to get in at this 27,450 range, and just missed it by a few dollars right there. It happens. You have a plan, and this is how trading, you know, works. You need to have a very, very disciplined plan. You didn't hit it for a few dollars, and then the market just absolutely mooned. Sometimes you can get aggressive. Sometimes you can wait even longer. So the problem here is your stop loss. Of course, stop loss beneath this resistance, you know, already is acceptable. You're not going to put a stop loss all the way down here to test the highs. It's just not worth the risk to reward. If it has been proven resistance, why is it not going to be proven support? So a stop loss, you know, round about this range should give you enough room to actually for it to be a successful trade, right? Risk management, guys. Number one thing, we cannot risk more than we're willing to lose. Never, ever, ever. Let's go here through the comment section. Andy, is there a chance you can take a look at Injective, says Russell. Russell, thank you very much. Any news on Apex? I'm going to get a tutorial ready on Apex, okay? No news on Apex. I'm going to get a tutorial done on Apex. First, it's going to be Bybit. Bybit has been the number one. I've got a very old tutorial from over a year ago. I'm going to update it. We're going to talk about the KYC requirements from the 8th of May. And then we're going to do an Apex one, which is a decentralized derivatives exchange. No KYC. It's directly traded from your wallet. This is really big, you know, this is huge, you know, decentralized. We're going to do the centralized one. I'm going to update my Bybit tutorial for the community and then take a quick, nice look of review and fees and volume and tutorial of Apex Exchange, okay? That will be launched by next week, okay? Apex, the interface here for trading is almost the same as Bybit, okay? So it's very, very similar. But you connect your wallet directly, right? Absolutely phenomenal. Good, good, good. Goody, goody. Let's take a look at Injective right away. Haha, why don't you want a KYC? Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot answer that. Unfortunately. Yeah, you know, here on YouTube. Yeah. So, yeah, I cannot. I can tell you on Telegram if you wish. We can DM. I'll explain why. So let's go right away through Injective here. Russell wants me to take a look at Injective protocol. It did have some pretty nice pumpy action. Injective protocol is, oh my goodness. I mean, this one absolutely exploded. This one exploded. Had an excellent run up. Look at this from March. In less than 20, about 25 days, from $2.60 to $9. Oh my goodness. You would have longed this, yeah, with a bit of leverage, you're making an absolute killing. You know, in my opinion, you know, there are some altcoins that could get still this kind of rally pump. We just need to be very selective. One that is, yeah, not much to be saying here about Injective protocol, okay? We are, if this is going to be the low, right, and we have the first impulsive wave here in February, March corrective wave, third wave, you know, we are basically in the fifth wave where we're likely going to get above the third one, and that is the moment we're going to start rejecting heavily. I think we talked about this. I got a fib level here. This was mentioned. That is 618, I think, from this level, right? Yeah, we got the 618 from the pivot high here, lower high. Right, and I think we got 50% from the highs to the lows. No, 382. Yeah, fib level. We got 382 from the all-time high, exactly at $11, and the 618 from the second pivot high. Big fib level, big level of rejection. If this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth wave. Fifth wave usually is the same length as the first impulsive wave. So if this was the corrective wave right there, could it be more or less from the lows to the highs? Yeah, it would be round about the highs. I think we could get a little bit of push up here. This will be no time to be bullish, huh? Once we hit the highs and hit these important fib levels on the higher time frames, it will be a moment not to get bullish, unfortunately. It will be a moment for a large rejection in the coming weeks. So I think you're basically asking me, you know, for a short, right? When is it a good shorting level on Injective? Getting a bit of resistance right now from 618 right there. Could be a failed fifth wave. Overall, from this pivot low, second wave to the third wave high, 382, 50%. Yeah, it makes sense that, you know, this is the range of a fourth wave before having to pump up. Not much to be said. This is no level too short or too long. I would wait for the breakout of the highs. If the volume is much lower, and you have these massive divergence, then of course you're looking for a short, because this will likely create that kind of double top scenario and have a corrective move in the coming weeks. Okay, so $11, in between $10 and $11 is your level of interest for a short. Right. I also don't want KYC because Iranian passport holders can't register or trade on exchanges. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, it all depends on the restriction that you have in your country. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with KYC, okay? It's so, in legal terms, it doesn't really matter, but it's really to protect the customers, the clients, because anything happens when you are trading, whether there is a overload or you get stopped out or liquidated and something has happened, all of that data is registered and they can actually, get your UID account connected with your, with your identification card and know it's you and then help you out. So yeah, there's no, not to worry. Okay. KYC it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't really matter. Of course it does matter if you're living in a restricted area. So, but it's totally fine. I will explain that in a tutorial I'm getting out. Hey, KYC is, there's no danger, no danger of anything on doing KYC. It's just so they are protecting their clients just in case there is big volatility, overload on the platform. People get liquidated. Bybit before, in the past, they have actually, returned the funds from liquidations because of overload, positioned, right? When the platform gets overloaded and you cannot close your position or something like that, Bybit has returned the funds, okay? They are extremely legit. So we'll be getting a Bybit tutorial and an Apex tutorial out, by next week, for anybody that is interested in decentralization, right? But anyway, Bybit still is the number one. Been using Bybit for over 3 years, guys. They are absolutely top notch, okay, in the crypto derivatives exchange world. They're the top 5 in volume. I think they're top 3 at the moment. $30,000 is claimable at the rewards hub. This is huge. You can pay fees with it. You can pay your losses and it's automatically taken, okay? Say you deposit, $100,000 and you get, 20,000 bonus. If you get into a loss of $5,000, it will be taken out from your bonus, right? If you deposit $1,000, you might get slightly less bonus, of course. You might get, about $50, but it will be taken off your bonus, not your funds. That is the huge thing from Bybit, okay? Very, very generous. Bybit is the best, says I'm Olympic. Yeah, it has, for me, I've been using it for over 3 years now. I'm very happy with Bybit. Taxman is bullish. KYC down, says Father Time. Yeah, Taxman is bullish on KYC. Yeah, I mean, don't think that they are going to give the information, okay? It's, unlikely, Bybit will provide information to, the Taxman. It doesn't work like that. So, this is why people do not want a KYC because, oh my goodness, they're going to tax me. They're going to know I'm trading crypto. They're going to take a look at my record of the last 4 years, 5 years of trading. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't worry. That is not going to be the case. So, no, never promote THEX, centralized exchange. Only promote decentralized exchange then. Apex is that option. We're going to do a full review and, analysis on Apex. This is, and the interface is very similar to Bybit. So this is going to be probably, my decentralized place to go to trade with. Loved Bybit, but now KYC making us all leave. KYC is absolutely natural. I will explain in a tutorial that I'm getting out, okay, that, hey, KYC is not, they're not going to call the tax man from your country and say, hey, this guy's trading on Bybit, make sure to tax him. I've got his identification. It's all about security for the client on the exchange. They're not giving you any information out, okay? But anyway, got a lot of people panicking with Bybit KYC. It's, only for the countries that are restricted, then yeah, okay, you'll have to switch platform. But if you can trade on Bybit, it's totally fine. Andy, do you use heat maps and cluster charts? Cluster charts, Delta, CVD, I do check them out sometimes. It gives you, I like them. It does help with your trading. I don't think it's essential, but I do think it helps very much when taking decisions. But heat maps, no. Bubble maps, liquidation, not liquidation maps. Some countries can't use, and KYC will affirm that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. If you're restricted in your country, then yeah, obviously you can not trade on Bybit. Was going to ask if KYC is available on Bybit, but isn't a joke anymore. Yes, it is. So anyway, let me go through the poll here right away. And it says Bitcoin in the coming days. 47% of people out of 400 votes, guys. There's more people bearish, actually. Not much. 52% of people on the poll are actually saying we are going back down to 27K from this level and not getting above 31K. And we only just, well, only $1,400 away, $1,300, just about $1,000 right from the highs of today to hit 31K. And there's, you know, over 2,500 to come all the way down to 27K. So on the poll, there's actually more people thinking that this is going to happen than actually just pumping $1,000, which is curious, right? I did think that people were actually going to be more bullish on the poll. It's a bit of a 50-50, which is very interesting. KYC no bueno if you don't live in the right country. KYC no bueno, Father Time. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that is true. Andy, can you show your setup, please? What setup? The setup here, I've just basically got a 27-inch screen with my laptop and the lights and the camera. What setup? Or is that a trading setup? Andy, Iranian can't do KYC. Well, you'll have to switch to another platform. Don't worry, that is going to be in the next coming weeks. You still have time. Make sure to pay attention on the next tutorial that I will be doing on Apex. And there might be, you know, we are talking to the team. We'll be getting good rewards for the people that are signing up with the link, of course. So, you know, if you are patient, that will be coming out in approximately 1 week, I would say. Working on that. Andy, do you think more banks will fail? Absolutely, yes. More banks will fail. 100%. That is 100% guarantee. You know, what's the timing for that? We do not know. You know, during the next 1, 2, 5 years, yeah, definitely going to be more banks failing, no doubt. That is 100% for sure. You know, 100% sure that is going to happen. What about Australia? I'm not sure if Australia does have any restrictions with trading platforms such as Bybit. This is something that you would have to, you can write a ticket to support. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. You know what I think about the price of Bitcoin. You know where we're currently at. It's going to be a critical moment. We managed to get above the 7.8 here. This is actually going to be looking bullish. If we do get above the 7.8, no ABC corrective move can happen if we get above the 7.8 Fibonacci. This is going to be bullish. So overall, still think that this is an exhaustive moment. This has just been a nice short squeeze, massive pump, and we are inside of this ABC corrective move, guys. That is my personal opinion. If I am going to trade this, I will inform the community. I will share the good risk management that we want to have here to get into a potential trade scenario. You know, no risk management, then you absolutely toast. Thank you very much. Thank you, Andy, for the live stream. I'm Olympic. Thank you very much. I'll answer questions. Make sure to join the Legends trading community, guys. We've got an incredible community there. We talk about scenarios, how we understand the market, you know, what are the levels that we're looking for, risk management. It's all, all great information, guys. Make sure to, to join it. We have it down below in the description if you wish. All right. We're talking about the possible scenarios. And yeah, not much to be said, guys. Thank you very much for joining the live stream, and I will see you in the next one.